to Manila.
Is that where we're going?
We're going to Manila.
And then?
Diageo. How do you say it? Siargao. Siargao, that's the one. Diageo. Melinda, how were you saying it? Tiago. Oh my god, I was copying a
Make it
really
sound
not
so exotic.
Filipino at all.
Finally checked in. She's just doing some work before we got on the plane. What prompted you to go to the Philippines?
You guys, you inspire me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because of
Nah,
Filipino?
No, I've heard some amazing things about it, so I'm really excited to check it out.
So what did you call it?
Diageo.
Diageo. That's actually got a nice ring to it.
It's nice, right?
How are you?
Just arrived in Manila.
I'm waiting for you guys so we don't get lost. 5-star. You ask me questions anytime, girl.
That's why I asked her. He said
There's old Filipino money that people keep giving us. This is apparently old money, and then this is new money. Apparently they hold on, this is two different currencies. Wait, I don't get it.
But where did you get the old money from?
From all my other trips to the Philippines.
Have a goal during this trip. Going to try to work out every day.
Really? Is that that's the first that I've heard of it.
See how it goes. How long do you think it's going to take to fill up this pool with that hose? It's like midday already, so half the day's gone.
Yeah. But we did a lot today.
We woke up early, I didn't get it.
We're going to try a Filipino vegan restaurant in Makati. It's got traditional Filipino food like longanisa, because I've been hanging for longanisa.
Does it have vegan egg?
I don't know, I don't like vegan egg.
Interesting.
Vlogging.
Where is Uber?
Just says that he's 7 minutes away again. He's going the wrong way.
Siargao tapos Coron.
Coron. Maganda doon. After your Coron, saan ulit ang ano nyo, sir? Punta nyo.
They have a vape lounge.
Because my mom is a chef, so I sent my mom to vegan cooking class.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's enjoying it. Less expectation, more appreciation. So yeah, it was full of.
Mushroom adobo.
Yeah. Try it. How is it? Like this?
Tastes like mushroom in adobo.
The vegan langganisa is salty.
Wow, what kind of car is this?
Mustang.
It's a Mustang. I mean, after 3 years of doing USANA, when I hit the 1-star,
Yeah.
I mean, I was earning good money and everything else.
Yeah.
I took a vacation for like 2 months. 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I get to realize it's a pretty boring life if you don't do anything.
Yeah.
If you take a very, very long vacation and you don't do anything, you don't strive for anything, you don't goal for anything, it's a boring life.
Yeah.
And another thing is that you won't be healthy because your mental health is like blank.
Yeah.
You're not strengthening your mental health, your goals in life. So for me, if I'm going to stop USANA, it's about what would be the next adventure in USANA.
Yeah.
So for now, I mean, I started USANA, I was single. I was like, go, 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 rah, rah, rah. Do it, do everything I can. Everything's possible. Right now, my next adventure is how we do it as a family. That's what I'm trying to learn right now. It's way different. It's way different doing it on your own. For big presentations or big trainings, 200 people max. Mga taga USANA, Australia, Sydney. Example, they invited all the diamonds in the Philippines to do one centralized training for everyone else. Something like that. USANA, Sydney. Mga Pilipino, hindi man mag-Tagalog. Thank you. So we do table presentations, we do table trainings here in this part of the office. Okay, and we have the top-in round. Here, it changes every quarter, so people gun for it.
This is how you grow.
I know, right? This is crazy.
When we were starting here, time will come that the queue for the purchasing product claim will reach the comfort room, the toilet, and it did. That's why they made that, and that's why they made a queue for it.
Oh, okay.
How long and how did you get started?
After 5 years, I decided to go full-time. So I'm doing USANA part-time before. I decided to go full-time to do it. I saw the big potential of the business.
Yeah. I know we're on holiday, but
But he dragged us in here.
I said this is holiday. You go here. You learn on a holiday, right?
That's true.
Chef by profession. So my work is 16 hours, 14 hours. Then she introduced me the products. Then I like essentials, then Coquinon because the Coquinon is for endurance. So for 2 years of taking the products, and yun, I believe the products. Then last 2015, I decided to quit my job. Then I start doing USANA, and she's the one who teaching me how to do this business.
Actually, we just got married yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, you got married? We just get married.
Congratulations! I told them to get married.
Last year.
Last year.
And she just said yes up. Just kidding. No, they love each other.
Actually, I started as a product user as well.
Yeah.
When I tried the products out, it worked for me. So when I saw the business part, actually, I was presented twice. The first one, that's when I bought the new thing. And then on the second one, that's when I joined my friend. Because I saw the bigger picture, and I appreciate long-term the business of USANA, which is health side. It doesn't only give you the financial assistance or the financial security that you need, but also it addresses your health needs as well. So I decided to do it full-time after 5 months. Oh my god. Yeah. So it's just a leap of faith, and then I'm doing it for 2 years already.
It's going full-time. Do you have any challenges that you're having at the moment?
Actually, one of my challenges, I already anticipated that before I quit my job.
Yeah.
The operation expenses,
Yeah.
my auto order.
Yeah.
That is the reason why I pushed hard
Yeah.
doing the business, to sell the products, share the products, because I really need to make money.
Yeah.
To do my auto order every month.
Yeah.
So it is hard to invite first. But eventually I train every day after work, I train after work, and eventually when I do USANA full time, I feel like I'm at home. I I do eat like I am employed for 8 hours actually. 8 hours, 10 hours.
Yeah.
We stay here in the office, we go outside to meet people.
Wow.
I was just around 22-year-old that time, so I was working before as a software engineer and then came back from India. And, when it was introduced to me, I just did it for part-time for around 1 year and 6 months. And eventually I realized most of my friends who are actually Sir Richard Tan, Ivy de la Cruz, they're the ones who are really giving 100% into doing the business. And I realized, why is it that they are all resigning from their work and they're traveling abroad? So they're traveling anywhere in the world. So I realized I have to really put time in understanding the business and then and teaching others how to do it. So that's when I decided to resign from it. So far, I've never been into going back to work since then. So I'm doing it full time now.
Hello. I'm a former teacher. So I'm a teacher by profession. I've been into this business since 2012. I used to teach pre-med students before. So USANA was introduced to me by, actually I'm a product of a cold market. I'm a cold market.
Wow.
So I just met my direct sponsor on a seminar, on a personality development seminar, and he introduced himself as a businessman. Way before I really wanted to have my business, and I wanted to have a food stall before, but I don't have that enough capital, like 250,000 pesos in Tabao. So he introduced USANA to me, and then I grabbed the business immediately.
Wow.
So
What business did you want to start?
food store before.
Okay.
Like Master Shomai, if you're familiar with Master Shomai. Your research is very famous here in the Philippines.
Okay.
I want to have a business before because my salary was around 9,000 pesos. That was my first salary.
Around $100.
9,000, around $100. So that's very low.
A month?
$200.
$200, around $200
month or a week?
a month. So that's very low. Yeah, so teaching, being a teacher is a very noble profession, but it requires you a lot of effort. You actually go home with a lot of things to do, etc. So most of the time I've actually rushed into the hospital because of over fatigue. And then when USANA was introduced to me, I saw the value of essentials. That's the only thing I understand. During the presentation. And the rest is history. I just learned it during the process. So I do USANA part-time for 3 years, and I'm doing it now 2 years full-time. Why I stayed and why I do it full-time, because I really wanted to have a quality of life. So I'm going to show you something that really, I'm not prepared, but I just wanted to show to you so that you will know.
Is it your transformation?
This is my ultimate transformation.
Wow. Oh, maybe I should get my camera out too.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, you tell me when you're ready.
So, this is me when I was in college. So, that was the time that my mind was opened with health, because I actually lived with my grandparents. My grandparents suffered from stroke. My grandmother suffered stroke for 20 years, and my grandfather suffered stroke for 9 years. So with that, I actually think of something new to do, because I know if we have the same food, we eat the same food, we have the same lifestyle, we have the same mindset. If I will not change something like mindset or something that I do daily, I might be ending up like them. So I also do USANA for my family. So we've been taking the product since 2012, except for my father. He was the last person to believe in me. He started taking the product last 2016. And I hold on to USANA because when I started taking the product, this is me when I was 24. And then 3 years of personalized nutrition. I changed a lot, and now I'm 30 years old.
Wow.
Yes. So the products are really effective.
Good for 30.
Yeah. You look so
if you know a product that is very effective, you would love to share it to other people. So it has done something to me that really transformed my life. So I would love to share it to other people.
Wow. That's good.
I'm nervous. I'm not supposed to be good speaking English, but I've tried. I'm a former seafarer. I'm a seaman. That's passion. Full-time USANA business distributor since 2011.
Oh, okay.
So I left my job, but my job is really tough, and it's a good salary. I think it's a executive gold director back then.
Yeah.
But now I'm a Ruby director.
Wow.
So, but there's a very huge sacrifice. Mentor Stan said that if you want to become successful, you need to sacrifice something big for something bigger. So I did that, but you know, business. You have to sacrifice a lot so that you can get your dream or your goal in life. So I married last November. So yeah, that's why I also have this dream. That's why I do USANA also, so that I have more quality time with my parents, with my family also. And including my future children. Because you see, seaman is more on having away from the family. Is all time. I spend 3 months in a year and spend in a sea around 9 months. So it's very difficult. So USANA opportunity has been amazing for me. It's been a lot of experiences, a lot personal development. It's not about the money, but it's about the personal development that you will gain.
Our working hours are very long, so I work for 14 hours a day, 10 months a year without any day off. So that's my life way back before. So I was actually praying to God and thinking of doing something like, you know, is there any way that I can earn that much in the Philippines the same as I earn in a cruise line? And then when I saw USANA, the dollars really triggered me because my earning in the cruise line is dollars as well. So upon seeing it, I didn't understand anything about the presentation, but what I just understood is the dollar sign. So by that time, I asked for the files already about USANA, and I tend to learn the things. And then after like 3 days or 5 days, I joined.
I only had 50,000 savings in my bank account. So it was my first time doing a business of my own. So I didn't realize that I need to invest. I need to borrow money or whatever. So luckily I had this credit card from my dad. So it's a supplementary credit card. So I used it because my dad, when he gave me that card, his only instructions were use it when it came to an emergency. So this was an emergency. I need to position myself wisely to do the business. So I got the card, I swiped it, I started. The following day, I got the products, I took them home. I showed them to my dad. I told him, Dad, we have a business now. He told me, what business? And then I showed him the products. He told me, it's a scam. It's a scam. USANA's a scam. So I was really frustrated at that time because I was really sure that I was going to make money with this business and I was gonna be really successful doing it. So I called my upline, my mentor, Ryan Tan. So I told him, Mentor, my dad's telling me that this is a scam. So my upline asked me one question, just a simple question. He told me, does your dad have an experience with USANA before? So I asked my dad, do you? My dad told me no. So my mentor told me that I shouldn't be asking questions from people without experience in USANA. So to understand USANA better, I attended all the trainings possible. I asked advice from every upline that I encountered in the business, including Mentor Rich. This guy is very good. So that's it. I became gold director in 11 months doing the business.
I started doing this business full-time. Full-time ever since.
21 back then.
21.
Yep.
So 21 to 22, and then you hit gold.
Yes.
Wow. So what was it that drove you to do that?
During that time, my only way to prove to the people around that they can trust me, because I was that young, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me to get my market.
Yeah.
That's why I told myself that I really need to have the results the fastest way I can,
Yeah.
so that I can captivate the people, captivate my market, so they can trust me to do business with me.
Yeah.
So that was my drive. That's why I hit gold during that
Wow.
time.
Wow. And so, okay, what would you say your tip is for any kind of young generation? So I've got a 19-year-old in my 19-year-old in my team. I can see that he wants to do it, but I just want, like, what's that extra push that he would need?
For young people, you have to think that you're not young. Because if you think that you're young, you feel that you have plenty of time to do things.
Yes!
But if you think that you're not that young already, it feels like you don't have much time.
Yeah.
So you will have that urgency or eagerness to do things the fastest way you can.
Yeah.
So even if you are 19 years old, don't think as if that you are 19. You think that as if you are 30 years old already. So so you are or older, so that you won't act like a typical millennial who's 19. But my tip for you right now, don't think that you're young. You have to think that you're already 25, 30 years old, so that you'll get to fix or align your goals, the things that you want in your life. Because if you think that you're young right now, you think that you have plenty of time, but we don't have much time. Okay? If you think that you have much time, then you will delay everything that you can do. But if you think that you have less time right now, then you will do it the fastest way you can. Right now, we cannot afford to be selfish, because if the fastest way that we can fix ourselves, our lives, then we have more time to help the people around us, our families, our business partners, our friends, and even the people that we don't know. So, think ahead. Don't think that you're 19. We only have few more time to do USANA, so do it right now.
What drove you to run for gold? You could share to Pat.
I run for gold because the only way that I can prove to the people around that I can do business seriously is to have results. So one results that I figure out that can prove to people around is to hit gold directorship. So hit your gold directorship as fast as you can, but make sure that you have to do it right. Okay? I have attended one of his talks when I was new. I think that was my first week or second week in USANA. And then he said, you look around. Okay? If you're with the people, you have to check their lifestyle, you have to check their results. If their results are the things that you don't want, then you don't need to follow their path. But if you go or you find other group of people and you want the results that those people have, you just need to follow what they do. During that time, the results of the people outside and who's working, who are employed, I think I cannot waste my time working for something and then having the results that they have after 5 years or 10 years. But when I entered USANA and I saw the people here in USANA, I said, these are the results I want. So I just need to follow what they do. That's the reason why I stayed, and that's the reason why at a young age, I really did my best to do well in this.
That's good.
Yeah.
Why didn't someone tell me that when I was Where was the pasta?
Yeah.
This is the perfect timing for you.
Yes.
Yes, because sometimes it's
20-year-olds telling me.
A 40-year-old. Oh my God, she's double. No.
I'm double your almost. How old are you?
And you're so wise.
Right now I'm 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost.
But I think all of us have just that timing where we get to really absorb or understand the things around. So maybe during that time, I was able to absorb it at an early age.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that if you're going to learn it or to absorb it right now that you're 25 or 30 or 35, it doesn't mean that it's already too late for you.
Yes. There's a saying. There's a saying. When the student is ready, a teacher would appear.
Yeah. But almost all that we knew right now, it's also because of our mentors, my sponsor, and the people around in USANA. So we just need to combine everything, and then it's up to you which principles you apply with your life. But we're lucky because the people that we're following here in the organization, in our team, are the people who have that values that really aligns to my values also. So I think in your team also it's like that.
Yeah. So can I ask, so do you have quite a young team at the moment?
Yeah, most of my business partners ranges from 22 to 26, 27.
And so how do you keep them motivated or inspired, and how do you keep up the retention?
Yeah. I think I've observed for the past 3.5 years that I've been doing USANA, usually the people in with our age or within the age bracket, they are impatient. They are very impatient with the things that they want. They want to get it fast. Now, if we can make a way to help them get the results fast, even the small results, I think they'll stay.
Yeah.
And also, relationship is very important. Before, what I prioritize when I'm doing USANA is just USANA, and more on the goals. But right now, I figure out that the reason why a lot of people also in my organization before quit, because I wasn't able to build the right relationship with them. So building the relationship, especially in our age, is very important. So at least once in a while, you have bonding. But also, I think one of the best ways really to help your team move up is to show them the results that you can get, because you're the nearest person with them. We have mentors, we have diamond directors, but somehow almost everyone, once you're new, you feel like that I can't get it. Maybe it's not for me yet, or it's too far, or I'm too far from that goal. But when you're the person nearest to them and they know you and you have that relationship and you are getting the results, that somehow they want or they wish to have also, then they will feel that it's more possible. So if a young millennial wants a car, then try your best. Even if you don't want a car, you try your best to get a car. If a young person wants to earn at least 40,000 a month, then you try your best to earn 40,000 a month. If a young person wants to travel, then you try your best also to show them that it's possible that you can get to travel.
Yes. What's next? What's your goal for this year?
Right now, we're rebuilding again, and we'll be hitting executive goal director and then Ruby directorship.
Nice. Yes.
So you have
an accountability.
You are also hitting
follow up on each other.
Same.
You're also hitting executive and
then Ruby.
Then Ruby.
And Cape Town.
Yes, and Cape Town.
You always ask each other, where are you right now in your executive run?
Yes.